Hey guys, want to run you through adjusting the PDLS Porsche lighting on Cayman GTS 4.0. I couldn't find anything on the internet, so I'll run you through it. That's like 22 Cayman GTS 4.0. We're going to make sure the key is near the ignition. We're going to make sure the lights are on. Turn the lights on the car. We're going to kill the park sensors up top, and then we'll show you that this is Porsche Dynamic Lighting System. And so here's those headlights. Mine were really out of alignment when I got this car. It's a 22 and had about 12,000 miles on it. So here's a setup that I made with just a board so I could see what was going on. But I couldn't find anything on YouTube. So like many of my videos, here we are. The access panels are here. And so you just pop these off. Right here is the top port. It's a clip. You see I broke mine. It looks like you just push two of the clips in from the top here. Hopefully you guys can avoid breaking yours. But those come out, and here's the access to the top. And then here is the middle access that we'll need for the other adjustment. And so all you need is a 5mm and a flashlight so that you can see in the port. If you go in the opposite port of the one that you're going to be working on, hopefully we can see that there's the adjustment for the top. If we'll go in the top, and here is, if we can get the light to adjust. Sorry. There's the one for the middle port, and there's nothing on this bottom port. Again, I'll show you this bottom port, but there's nothing here on the bottom. That's not an adjustment there, so we'll just close that back up. I'm actually not adjusting anything here today. My spread was terrible, and really all that I want to say is that there's your 5mm, and then here is how you turn them. So this is the right front. This is your top access port. We'll do your left and right. So I had to pull my right to the right. And so I had to do about 4 turns. Sometimes it takes about 2 turns for you to even see it moving. You can see my spread here. And so you're just watching for this to turn. I had some reference marks on my other ones, but you could basically try to see how that is. And then that's your top access will be your right and left. Mine overlapped like very much, like they came together out on the road, and they were extremely low, so I couldn't see anything. And this is supposed to be Porsche's premium lighting. They're really good now that they're adjusted correctly, but that middle access is your up and down, and I had to turn mine up a lot. We'll cover what the maximum values are here in just a minute for that. But here's your middle access port. And so that means that to go down, you're gonna go anti-clockwise, and to go up, you're gonna go clockwise. And then that top access port to go left, you're gonna go anti-clockwise, and to go right, you're gonna go clockwise. And then here is the driver side light, or the left front light, and that top access to go left or more towards the driver side, you're going to go anti-clockwise, and to go right, you're going to go clockwise. So I had to pull mine off to the left because, again, these came together in the middle of the car. And then for that middle access port, you're going to turn to go up, you're going to go anti-clockwise, and to go down, you're going to go clockwise. So I had to turn my middle adjustment screw there again, I had to turn it way up. And here, we'll show you what they want that to be. So you can see my setup. First off, here is that I'm just aiming to try to get my adjustments there. But here's what we're looking at. At 25 foot, they want 1 degree of slope to 0.8 degrees, which is your max height. So at 25 foot, they want 2.4 down. Now I'm at 27 inches to the top line of my lights. And so that means I was shooting for around 25, 24 and a half. And I'm really, really good on that. And then in metric, it's way easier. Again, I would be trying to hit that top line. And the last thing I'll say about it, the irony here is that my Tacoma is at 42 inches. So you have 90 feet is how far, that those Tacomas would have to be away for the same drop on these things. I had to bring my lights really far out on my spread. So each one of them moved, the right moved to the right and the left moved to the left, and then both of them had to come up substantially for me to be able to see properly. So that's really all I wanted to say here. I didn't see any other videos on this. So this is a Porsche Cayman GTS 4.0, and the lights are significantly better after being adjusted. I'm not sure how it left the factory like this. I'm not sure how I bought it used, and there were 2 owners and nobody said anything about that. So cheers, guys. Hope it helps somebody out there.